Namaste. I am Tejaswini and welcome to Astrology and Dharma. Jupiter will be within 11 degrees of the Sun and thus combust from 12th of June to 9th of July 2025. He will be moving very fast, transiting through Gemini, Mithun Rashi, and in the Mruga and the Aradra Nakshatra. Jupiter combust will affect all of us. You, your loved ones, spouse, child, boss, juniors, all will feel the effect of this Jupiter burnt out by the Sun. The Sun is our self ego, self identity, and personal authority. And Jupiter is wisdom, kindness, resources, and growth. He is the knowledge, the luck, the blessings, the merits from the past lives, and the life philosophy. Jupiter combust means that on the negative side, his keywords get charged with selfishness, ego, and self entitlement. He cannot guide or teach us in the real sense when he is combust. All of us tend to use his power in a more selfish way, which benefit only the individual and often at the expense of the collective. Jupiter will be combust for about 27 days, and during this time, you and everyone around you will prefer to follow their own ideas. Everyone will be convinced that their own viewpoint is the correct one. People will not be willing to listen to others. Most of us will do their own thing without thinking about the long term impact of their actions. In this time, expect arrogant and headstrong behavior in the home and in the office. On the global levels, the current geopolitical changes, wars, disagreements, and frustrations will continue. An environment of general lawlessness will keep the civil administration and the police busy. The judiciaries will also give confusing judgments, which may eventually lead to judicial reforms. The last week of June will see some intense global effects with long term impacts. Only some nations will be able to proactively use this combust Jupiter to outsmart their enemies. Then, on the personal level, doing regular pujas and spiritual practice will feel boring and like a burden. You may also get attracted to unethical practices or adharmic life philosophies in this time. Also, be careful of taking advice from others as this advice may not be very useful for you. Your relationships with your father figures, your elders and seniors may become strained. You may unconsciously try to dominate where you should be ideally learning from these seniors. If you are married, then you may try to dominate over your spouse, become more selfish in the marriage. In this time, pay attention to only your spouse, do not stray. Combust Jupiter can affect your natural positivity and you may feel cynical about life. Jupiter is connected to long term planning, so your decision making ability, especially in the financial and educational matters, may be affected. You may not be able to see the bigger picture, so take major decisions only after checking things. Trusting others may be difficult and perhaps not advisable also in this time. If you are appearing for important exams or important interviews in these times, be alert as you may get confused or forget important details. On the psychological level, you may appear outwardly confident and even arrogant, but internally you may doubt your abilities. So, if you lack expertise or are unsure about something, accept the fact and ask for help from someone who actually knows the subject. During this time, Jupiter will also be conjunct Mercury for some time. Generally, this would have been a good time because money and financial institutions, businesses would have been encouraged. But because of the combustion, these same markets will feel a slowdown. On a nakshatra level, Jupiter will be in Bruga only for 2 days, and for the rest of his combustion, he will be in Aradra. So, generally, expect some intense events related to Jupiter which bring about unexpected transformations or unexpected breakthroughs. It is important that you use the power in a positive sense because Ardra is the power of creation. You can create something with your intelligence, with your creativity, and be divinely inspired in this time if you take the efforts. Use this time to analyze things. Think on what is happening and why. Try to remain on the higher intellectual level rather than the more basic emotional level. If you have your birth moon or your ascendant sign is in these nakshatras, then you will feel the intense effects of Jupiter combust. But on the positive side, combustion charges the keywords of the combust planet Jupiter with the genius and divine energy of the sun. So, if both Jupiter and Sun are favorable for you in either your birth chart or in transit, then you will get unexpected support from important people in your life. You will feel positively energized. One point is that you may want to take up activities which will benefit only you, and you will be able to use the resources and abilities of others for your own gain. This can sometimes result in negative karmic actions, so, as always, think before you act. Then, while Jupiter is combust, followers of Vedic Dharma will not perform any auspicious pujas, sanskars, marriage, entering a new house, or starting any new projects because it is not considered auspicious. Then, the remedies as per BPHS are mantra and dan. So, do the mantra for Jupiter at least on Thursdays and on the day he turns combust. Give away the items connected to Jupiter in a Navagraha temple or to the flowing rivers or the sea. If possible, do read some books by a Atmanyani Guru in this time. Do give Arghya to the sun in the morning, as this addresses all sun related problems in your chart. And as always, do your regular daily pujas and do worship your Kuldevata. Every change in the planetary energies is an opportunity. So act mindfully so that you can utilize their power and not get swept away in their energy. Thank you for watching. Namaste.